a few months ago, I had the privilege of being able to go see a couple of bands, Five Finger Death Punch, the incredible Ice Nine Kills, and the legendary Metallica all in concert. They ended up playing at the MetLife Stadium over in East Rutherford, New Jersey, homeland. And I had this footage on my phone for a while, not really having any intention to do anything with it, but I realized as I was scrolling through my phone, I had so many videos from the concert that it just made sense to actually put everything together and make it a lot more seamless instead of having a bunch of random short clips on my phone. If you have followed this channel, you may know that I am a giant Ice Nine Kills fan, as you can tell here. I have gotten to see them in concert, thankfully, I think 4 times now. Warped Tour a couple times, maybe 5 times. I saw them at Warped Tour a couple times, which I'll put that below if you want to watch that, because it's a lot of bands besides them. I got to meet them and see them in concert, and I got some amazing goodies with that, which is just framed. If you couldn't tell how big a fan I am, hi, hello. And this definitely was a driving factor of why I wanted to see them when I found out they were touring with Metallica. Obviously, Metallica is a legendary band that has been around for a long time, and obviously they are now in giant fashion again because of Stranger Things for the younger crowd. But yes, the main factor of me wanting to go to this concert was because of Ice Nine Kills performing again. I'm very happy anytime I get to see them perform, and it was great because they did a lot of songs off of their newest album, Welcome to Horrorwood. I did not get to see them perform those songs yet, so it was a really great treat. So that's what we're gonna focus on first, is Ice Nine Kills. And I'll preface before we jump into that footage that yes, Metallica concert tickets were very expensive. I took more of the cheap route this time. The tickets I got were about $200 each. So it was great, even with the view that we had for that price point. So I want to preface that because, as you'll see, they are not the greatest seats. I filmed this on my phone. I don't have a fancy phone, it's an iPhone, basic iPhone, and therefore I am not able to zoom in super duper 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 far. However, I still think it's decent enough. So please enjoy Ice Nine Kills.
Hello, kiddies and creeps of all ages. Before we get to tonight's main event, I've got a band for you who know a thing or two about rock and roll. So lend me your fears, because if you leave now, you'll be making a great mistake. I call this one Ice Nine Kills.
So if you're not familiar with this band, you can tell from that intro from The Great Crypt Keeper that of course they're all about horror, but a lot of their stuff is also a little bit punny and on the nose and very campy, which is what you'll see with these songs. The lead singer, Spencer, is adorable, and you can tell that he's very passionate about his horror love, and it was so much fun to see even though I was so far away from the stage. screaming for them. Muted the audio on this clip, but hey, enjoy the American Psycho show. I would like to take this moment to again want to remind everyone that yes, this is one of my favorite bands of all time. Yes, I shared this on Instagram and had that as a caption as well for all of my friends and family that follow me, to remind them once again, this is my favorite band. I don't have any problems at all. Not at all. The one thing that I was very upset by is how short their set actually was. They played for a half hour as an opening band, and the next band that was up was Five Finger Death Punch, obviously. They played for an hour. And I understand that going into it, apparently they weren't able to play other dates with Metallica. They were supposed to go with them, and then they had to back out. So Metallica was really gracious to give them more time in order to perform. But why cut into my time with Ice Nine Kills? I have listened to Five Finger Death Punch songs prior to this, so there are a few that I was familiar with and do enjoy. Specifically, Welcome to the Circus. That came up on Spotify. Thank you, Spotify, not sponsored. I feel like playing for an hour was way too long. I wish that they would have cut it equally, so you got 45 minutes for Ice Nine Kills and 45 minutes for Five Finger Death Punch. Plenty of time for the crowd. But instead, we are welcomed genuinely to Five Finger Death Punch with Barney. This is genuinely real. You can probably hear me cracking up in the background because I had no idea what was going on. You have Crypt Keeper as an intro, and now Barney at a Metallica concert. None of this goes together at all. I told you. And this is a band that I'm not familiar with compared to the other two bands. So I don't know what their set was. First impression, outside of knowing the couple songs that I knew, very heavy Vegas wrestling aesthetic we have going on. And that is what I can wrap up being Five Finger Death Punch. Did I not say wrestling Vegas match? Complete with the brass knuckled mic that they have for one reason, and the other singer has the Vegas old school radio mic. So if you are a Five Finger Death Punch fan, they have decent music. I did enjoy their music, but therefore I really am not a huge fan of theirs. I am very casual. I like a couple of their songs, but please do not get offended. We did have a good amount of downtime in between the sets. We got there originally around 6 o'clock, and the entire concert, with the downtimes included, lasted until 11 o'clock. Metallica ended up playing for 2 hours, which was phenomenal. Like, the show was so worth the money, and I'm very, very happy and grateful that I got to see everything. And you definitely got your money's worth for the performances that were put on. But this is probably one of the whitest people downtime moments ever. You can see the progression when it was time for Metallica to perform, because this is also on their second night, since they did 2 concerts. I never mentioned that before, but this is their second night of performing. A lot of people waited and skipped the opening acts, unfortunately, to come in. So this is what you have with the crowd here. While all the people were coming in, everyone ended up doing a wave around the stadium. It was wonderful. I was cracking up the entire time. It was so much fun, but also the whitest people thing that could happen at the same time. Like, pure white bread moment here. And we are here for it. And I am legitimately saying that this happened at least 10 to 15 times while we were waiting for them to perform. At this point, there is no introduction needed. Ladies and gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their mind, Metallica. I feel like I'm on SNL right now. We were welcomed by a couple of pre-shows before they even arrived on the stage, but it was nice to see because it was a great look back at all the memories, how long they've been a band together, featuring videos from their fans. So it was a really great tribute moment to hype everyone up before they arrived on stage. And then finally, it was time. The one thing that I was so impressed by too, by the entire show, was their use of video on the giant screens. They were all around the stadium, but the effects that they used, and you'll see more as we go forward, were amazing and phenomenal, and I was just completely in love with what they did. Like, look at this. Amazing. And also one of my favorite songs. So I was very excited that they were playing this.
Metallica family is loud and strong here in New York, New Jersey area. And whether you know it or not, you're in the family now. So you have to help me sing, all right? Fortune fame, mirror fame, God and sing, but I
Once again, the fact that they were able to do this with live video and add these effects in is so simple, but so magical and amazing, and I'm in love. It just makes my little director, editor heart so happy. So right here is a special jam session that we got because we were New Jersey. It was actually really cool. They ended up jamming out and they called it Murph the Surf. Separately, I also want to point out that whoever was shooting the video, I adored, because not only did they do this for Metallica, but for Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger Death Punch, they had a lot of close-ups on their instruments to show them playing, and I thought that was so cool. I also wanted that guitar. That is an awesome guitar. I also wanted to highlight this moment because this was one of the only times they were all together in one spot on stage. Anyways, back to our regular scheduled music presentation. And that is with another one of my ultimate favorite songs by them. Again, the stage. How awesome is this? The pyrotechnics, the atmosphere. Oh, love. You can tell how much work was put into the show, and it shows. The brilliant thing with this weekend is they had 2 separate shows with no repeat songs. And I was so happy that on the second night, they played a lot more of my personal favorite songs. As you can see, I was really enjoying it. And because I knew that they played Master of Puppets on the first night, I was so ecstatic because my ultimate favorite Metallica song is Enter Sandman. I know, call me Halloween basic whatsoever. I forever love this moment. I do not care how basic this makes me as a fan. Of course, Enter Sandman is my favorite song by them, and they saved it the best for last, and it was the best way to close out the show. So with all that, I hope you guys really enjoyed my shitty little camera footage from the concerts. Thanks you iPhone footage, because I took as little as possible, but it was a phenomenal show. I'm so happy for the concerts I've gone to, and I'm happy that at least I was able to share a little bit more of concerts here in between the Halloween fun. We still have some more Halloween fun on the way, so until then, I will see y'all in the next one.